Hello everyone, welcome back to Trophy Food Experiences. Today I'm doing a review of a recent dinner I had at restaurant Engiadina. It's located in St. Moritz. The address is Via Dimlej 1 in St. Moritz, and this was recommended to us by our hotel. It's a very quaint style restaurant serving local cuisine, very unassuming, and we wanted to try fondue, so they had that, and so that's why we went. So you can see from the outside of the restaurant, it's quite classic and traditional, quite quaint. I like this very much. The overall general impression from the outside was very good. I'm a wine lover, and I saw this little statue. I don't really know what it meant. I should have asked the people inside. Kind of cute. It is away from the actual village, so we went in off season. So I guess if you're going there, you probably have to get a taxi or Uber or have the hotel give you a lift there and back. It is about 10 minutes away from the actual village. So I'm not sure how this works in winter time, but it looks like almost like a destination restaurant where you would go, kind of a top, more unique restaurant. And it seemed like people do know this restaurant well. So this is the interior. It's not huge. It's probably, I would say about 40 tables. It's not that large. And the interior is quite rustic. I would say at first the service is not North American standard friendly, but as the night wore on and as they got to know us and as the crowd kind of petered out, they were better. The service got friendlier and friendlier. So I think overall the service was okay. I did enjoy it, and they did put up with us in terms of explaining all the dishes to us. Here I am enjoying the fondue. So we had the traditional cheese fondue for 32.50 Swiss francs per person, which works out to 1.5, maybe around $50 per person. I don't think that's unreasonable. What you do get with that is the bread and some accompaniments, which I think really make the fondue. These are kind of pickled onions, pickles, and other vinegary or acidic vegetables. So I think those really made it. And they also have potatoes also. We also ordered a side plate of meat, as you'll see. And that, I think, was about $11.50. So we saw that most people did that they kind of ordered some meat also because the cheese fondue is without meat. So this is a video of what our table looked like, and it was actually very good. It was quite stuffy, so I would suggest if you are going to have fondue that you probably don't drink cold water. You either have like a hot tea or else maybe a glass of nice Swiss white wine to go down. I think that helps the digestion. If you see the fondue, if you put it on your plate, it just coagulates, and I can imagine that probably is what happens in your stomach. So you have some hot tea that kind of maybe would help out, or maybe some wine to kind of help with the acidity to break it down. It was quite heavy. There was other places in Switzerland where we had what they call a half-half, which I thought was a little bit lighter in style. But the bread here, at least, was a little bit fresher than other places. I'm not sure if you have to have fresh bread or it can be a little bit more stale. But I enjoyed it, especially the accompaniments. And they took enough time for us to go over how to do that. I have another video, which I'll put at the end of this, teaching you how to eat your fondue. And so this is the bread. There was plenty, ample bread. And it does get stuffy. So it's a little bit on the pricey side, but in a way, if you were going to a restaurant here in Vancouver, $50 per person on an entree would not be ridiculous. And then a side plate of meat, that was well enough for two of us. All in all, I really enjoyed the meal. It seems like a very happening or popular place. Seems like lots of tourists go there. Probably recommended by a lot of people. It's quite authentic and it's very quaint. It's something that you can only see in Switzerland, I think. Good fondue, pretty decent service, and very neat atmosphere. So I would recommend, if you are in St. Moritz, to go to this restaurant. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Until next time, happy eating.